All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Shim So Creative and Julian Creates, and we're making pants today. In honor of Black History Month, we're using black pattern designers. So I'm going to use Braden's pattern. It's Nomi 2104, if I'm not mistaken. I'm making view B, which is these wide leg pants with double pleats in the front. So, yeah. Julian, which pattern are you using?
So I am continuing on from my pattern yesterday, and I am doing 2153, which is my pattern. I'm also doing View B, which is a pair of Gurkha style waist trousers with like a wide leg as well, out of denim. So this is a continuation from our yesterday's live.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining me, keeping me company.
Anytime, anytime, anytime. Make sure
Sure
we
people are
can
chilling. Let me
see.
make
I
sure.
see some people in the thing, so definitely, hey y'all.
Hey, Saps. All right. I'm guessing these are inseam pockets.
No.
I hate
So yeah,
that they don't put the description on the envelope anymore.
it yeah, it's always so helpful when they do.
Yeah, you gotta kind of go in it.
Right. But
All
yeah,
right,
so tell
question.
us,
I'll
huh?
go ahead.
I
I
was
was
gonna
gonna
say,
ask about the website, but go ahead.
yeah, I was just gonna say, hey y'all, tell us where, like, because I know you have some, like, you pre-done some stuff. So tell everybody what, how much of the thing you've already done.
Yeah, so I already did the zipper fly and the front pleats. So I got my
Hmm.
pleats installed and my fly is already been put in and finished. So I'll be working on inserting the pockets next and then putting the pant legs together. Actually, there's some darts in the back, so I'll do those too. So that's where I am. And I'm using like a stretch cord, which is super
Cool.
comfortable.
So this is a continuation from my pants from yesterday. So what I went ahead and did was I also did my front fly. So if you joined me yesterday, we had did the pockets, so front and back pockets. Today I went ahead and put in my front fly and everything like that. Another thing I went ahead and did is I went and finished all of my seams. So all of my seams are now done with a nice Hong Kong finish.
Ooh, fancy.
So um, meaning that all I basically have to do is do my leg seams and then start working on my waistband. So
Gotcha. Hey T, I got my order today. So if y'all don't know, T has a company where she prints AO files now. So there's another
oh cool.
um yeah, woman of color, black woman that you can support, small business to get your files printed. I haven't opened it up yet, but it was a lot. A lot in there. I was like, I'll do like an unboxing.
There you go. I do love that there are so many more people who are getting into the printing game because
Yeah,
who really wants to tape together autumn patterns? Let's be real.
exactly.
So, and honestly, what's crazy is like I literally have been even considering just buying an AO printer myself.
Woo,
I
you
really
got the
have.
space for it.
No, but I was going to
Oh,
buy it anyway.
he's like, we'll make a space.
Right. We it's one of them making enough moments. But
Yeah, I
we
mean, it's a great investment, even if you don't want to sell to have it.
well, and my plan was not only for that, but you can become a licensee of Uno Coser out of, I think they're out of Argentina and sell their patterns. And they
Hmm.
give you licenses that you just can buy and then print off. So then I like, and you can start like with 100 like licenses, like $200. So then
Yeah.
I could sell them, or like, my thought is be able to sell the patterns, like get a full size run of a few different patterns. My focus would be on maybe doing tutorials on how to make them, because not all of them
Mhm.
have tutorials and stuff like that, and like maybe adding some English instructions on how I would do it and just providing it. So it's been a thought in my head. We ain't got to. actually, like,
execution yet.
yes. But we thought about it.
That's
We
that
thought
part.
about it.
Starts with an idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a pattern.
Okay, guys. I'm doing a flat fill seam on this shirt that I'm working on, and then I'm gonna get to the pants. Let me just do this first.
See, and this is why decided to do the Hong Kong finish. Me and Flatfields, we just don't get along.
I don't like them either. They're like quite a bit of work, but
Well, and there's a foot for them. There is a flat filled foot.
really, and they'll just roll the fabric and stitch.
Hmm. So that definitely does help. But if you don't have the foot, it's similar to it's basically just like a large rolled hem foot.
Yeah, I've seen the machines too, like when those big companies that do denim that
Yeah.
just runs, you just
Hmm.
run it through two pant legs or whatever, or two pieces. I'm like, that makes so much sense because baby, who was sitting around doing this?
That part. So I'm gonna start on my inner leg seams. And again, so we're also part of the sewing machine battle, the Style and Sew Challenge. So this is we are using a single machine for all of our stuff. I'm using my vintage Morse machine, and Shimere is using a Juki NX7.
Yes. Now for the pants today, they are not part of the challenge. These finishes are done by the Burnett B68.
Which we love as well because that's what we have in the background.
But this shirt is part of the challenge. So I am doing all the things to the shirt. Yeah, the problem was with the design because they need to flip forward. The fabric was like different on one side. It wasn't a two-sided fabric. So,
Okay. I guess could you have done a French seam on it instead, or like because that's normally what I
done a
do.
French seam. Yeah, I could have done a French seam. That's what I was gonna do initially. Then I thought, oh wait, a flat felt would be the same but flat. Actually, I could have done the French seam and then top stitched it down too.
That's normally what I do.
I could have did that
That's-
too. Yeah, I thought this would be like less kind of bulky than
Right. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. And just for people who are maybe paying attention, what they don't usually talk about anymore in patterns that I'm doing directional sewing, meaning that I find that if you start from the bottom of your leg and work your way up, usually things even out a little bit better so that you don't have like one leg a lot longer than the other. And when you do that, you have to basically sew all the legs the same way when you do that. So I'm starting from the bottom to the top. So you might see me like, putting it under the machine, like flipping and stuff like that, which way it goes under my machine, so I can still accurately do that. That's that done. I had all the scissors here. Can't find that there. Careful.
Here we
But
go.
you had the day off, correct?
Yes, which is great.
I bet it was. I decided to work from home, and then come to find out, basically the rest of the office did too. So we're like, yeah. Why would we?
So how does it work when you work from home? Do you get to just say I'm gonna just work from home, or do you get so many days a week, or how does it work?
Technically, we have a hybrid schedule. So generally, we're supposed to be um, in office for 3 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then work from home Thursday, Friday. But like, we don't have static jobs where all things can be done at the desk. So like, you kind of balance out your time as you need to,
Okay.
and you flow with the needs of the business. So um, working from home or something, like if I decided every day I was going to work from home, that doesn't work. But and honestly, I think like in my case, I have the accommodations to work from home. One of my main reasons because I'm like I don't want to start the week off with losing my voice again because they did some more work in the building and still causes still the same issues. I think with the snow melt and stuff like that, that has caused just more damage and there's stuff in the air. So all right, so let me. Like, why is it dark over here?
Do you follow So Bobby on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, because she's making your outfit right now. I mean, I don't know, not,
No.
but yeah, she's making it for her husband.
Yeah, she has some questions about the lack the there is no like technical sew along for the pants. So here's how those have worked. We are basically required to do at least one sew along. Okay. Um, so normally you just pick a view and you do that sew along. So you may not get a view for both. But honestly, if you actually looked at most of the instructions, um, any especially for mines with pants or something like that, any of my sew alongs basically make the pants for each other ones. So all of my pants have a single web pocket, um, and go together like traditional trousers. So you can use any of my sew alongs for pants to make my pants. Usually, the only big differences are the waistbands.
Yeah.
So, something to think about, and
Yeah.
probably something they should tell people, but they don't. So, that's neither here nor there. Hey, y'all, how y'all doing?
Do you feel like the challenge has helped you get like into your sojo again?
Somewhat, yeah, definitely. This has been fun. Like doing these pants the way that I'm doing them has definitely um, just reminded me. It gave me an excuse to get back to the machines that I like to use and stuff like that. So I'm enjoying that aspect of it. Now, again, the biggest, like the main piece of my outfit is the jacket, and I have not. It's cut out, but the putting together that's about to be the interesting part. But mainly because the pattern designer does like for real pattern, like it is drafted with all the pieces, so like all the build out and stuff like that. So I gotta that's the next big thing is to really start diving into that jacket.
Hey Carmen, hey Eve, hey MJ. Oh, your mom had to pack for you. Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Tell
she
her I
said
can
her
come because I needed that Elan. So, because next week I'm working on the Elan. So,
what is the Elan? Who's that by? Is that by Vicky Souls or?
that's by Beauty Jador. That's
Oh, okay.
her like with the big oversized collar.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I love a dramatic collar. Give me
How many pieces for the Elan, or how? What do you mean? How many pieces?
Is she talking about the Elan? Because I have not opened it up. It's like 3 or 4 pages to print. It was expensive to print that.
Uh-oh. Well, but I mean, it is a coat, so I'm guessing, like that there are, um, you know, if it's especially if it's a full length coat, there's a lot of things. I know for my jacket, they put out like there are specific pieces that are how many pieces am I making? So like
Oh,
I'm about to do my third piece after these pants. I've already done two.
whoop. He already done 2. How many you got, Carmen? I think Carmen got about 3.
I mean, she probably got 5011. I mean, we've been seeing all of her other makes for um, Black History Month pattern making challenge. So I mean, it's not like she ain't made some. Oh, and my jacket. There's a lot.
Oh, for your jacket that you about to make.
Probably about a good 17, 18 pieces. It's a lot. Because it like has to build out. So yeah. The build out is
whole pattern.
Oh, that's cute.
It's a Valentino.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You see that collar? That's why I was like, yeah, I want that.
I literally have the men's version of that
right there. I was like, yeah, that collar, and then the shirt. It's hard to see it. Let me see, but it has like a little scarf detail, which I thought was really cute, and a wide leg trousers. I was like, oh, that's me.
And it's knit.
It's knit. Yeah, it could be. It's suitable for knit, so you could do either one. Yeah.
Because I literally had the men's version of that pattern.
I love that big collar. I was like, yeah, put it in the cart.
Now Carmen said, no, sir. Yeah, I mean, but understand, like, but again, it's a true jacket. So it is like, whereas modern big five patterns, it does not give you the full build out that you normally would get. So this is a true build out, and plus it's high waisted. It's like a vintage style Eisenhower jacket that I'm doing out of denim. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. That's all that matters.
The same denim that you're making your pants out of?
No, it's gonna be the same denim as the hat.
Okay, with the people on it.
Yes. So it's gonna be the people for the jacket, people for the hat, regular denim for the pants, and I might throw in the vest too. We're gonna see.
You gonna join me and Carmen for the vest on Wednesday?
I'm at least gonna be there. Am I gonna make it along with y'all? I don't know yet. Probably not. Now we're going to. I need to press down my inner leg seams and then press them and then press them open. Then I will do the crotch seam, crotch to the back seam, and then the outer leg seam.
I'm making your vest out of this corduroy. I forgot to cut out 2 pockets, y'all. Well, I cut out 1 set. I just need 2 sets.
Oh.
I gotta cut out a pocket real quick.
Because I know you got clappers and stuff too. Do you have different size clappers for different projects?
Not really. I got the one that I got from what's her name? From Lynn. And then I got like the first one I had, which was basically just a piece of wood, but it broke because I kept hammering on it.
So literally these are at least the 3 that I currently have up here. But that's not all of them. And I'm like, but I love a good tool, so you gotta have the tools.
Yeah, what I don't have that I want is the roll. What's the thing? The roll thing for your collar. Look at it.
Like a roll, like the sleeve roll or the roll ham mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you care made hers, I guess I could do that, but
So I got mine. What's my shit? I just had that bitch. Oh, here it is. So I got my hams from Eometric out of Spain. They are a Spanish-based drafting and draping school, essentially. And these are Japanese made, really nice. So it's a lot bigger than your normal hams.
Yeah.
And then I also have a like a bus ham as well. Same concept.
Gotcha. I just got a bus. I think. I ordered from somewhere on Etsy. I'm not working.
Hey Diane, how are you?
Hey, Arby. So for my challenge outfit, I'm wearing a shirt. I'm gonna do the Paris pants by Aronica,
Okay.
but I'm gonna add belt loops to it, so I can wear a belt. And then I'm making a bag. I haven't decided which bag. If I'm gonna do the Shimere or the Gaia, or maybe do one of Lene's bags. Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't have as part of this. And I was thinking, like, this is like a casual, like still vintage style, but casual. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. You heard my voice and started crying. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. But a like some type of like tote or something like that I might want to add to mine. So, but and I could do that out of the denim, like just a regular plain one. And then I might self-draft like a quick turtleneck or something like that to go underneath this as a shirt.
Hey, Coco.
I need to do I need to do more of these Hong Kong finishes. This is just gorgeous on the inside. I mean, this just looks nice and pretty on the inside, especially for pants.
They look good.
Thank you for the hand waving and stuff like that. The way it shows up in Restream, it looks absolutely crazy. It just shows that it doesn't actually show. It's not showing the it's giving the hand the. It ain't actually showing the images. It's showing the somebody like the words.
It look like JavaScript.
Right. I'm like, the hell? I was confused for a second. And with this, I'm making sure that I really hit all of the seams that get high wear. So meaning like all of your sure this is all the same. All of your back seams and stuff like that have all been covered and stuff like that. So like all of your curved seams and stuff like that going into the back are done. And then as we go down the leg, they will be open. So it almost makes me wonder, like, because I know this is normally just regularly done like with a traditional cuff, where you like turn it under and then turn it out. But shit, this look good. I might just turn it up as a full cuff and show the outside of the fabric.
Yeah.
because I gotta think about that. You got options.
Darts. Yeah. I am omitting her welt pocket because it's not a real pocket. So I thought that it's like a waste of my time.
What you mean? It's not a real pocket
It's just a faux welt.
on the back?
Mhm. So it's not even a real one. So there's
They
no
wrong
pocket.
for that.
Right. I was like, okay, girl. Um,
Well, then,
yeah.
yeah, you don't need them.
No, I don't need decoration pocket.
Right.
And I don't generally put anything in my back pocket.
But as crazy as this, there are some men's pants that have a faux welt on them as well.
In the back?
Yeah.
That's crazy work. My thing about the welt pockets, although I think they look good,
Hmm.
if you have a butt, a lot of times if they don't have that little button on there, then they kind of gape open a little bit once you
So
put your
there's ways to fix that. So first of all, if you do your if you do that back welt in a bit of a curve, so you kind of do it as a bit of a smile so that it can go around the curve of the behind. That helps. If you also, when you are sewing the welt together, especially at the top of the welt, you are securing it to the fabric. So, like, I make sure that I basically, every pocket, I make sure it basically has a pocket stay on the inside. And that helps to make sure that you are securing the shape of the welt out opening. And then once you sew it a bit, like it holds everything in place and make sure that it's not going to gape open and grow.
okay.
So there's ways to do it.
Well, I need to see the video.
Because yeah, I usually I don't very rarely do I put the button on the back just because I find it uncomfortable when I have to sit on it.
I want to sit on it.
So yeah.
But so far, these pants are pretty easy, guys. They're very much just regular pants. No, no frills. No surprises.
Alright, so now we have back seam done. So that is all pressed. You want to make Raven's new pattern? Is that that's the like the blazer dress or the coat dress?
Yeah, that's cute. I got that one too. I don't know if I got it printed though. I got it as PDF. If I could find to the back. Uh-oh. I think we lost Julian. Yeah, I like that pattern. I think it'll probably be a fall pattern for me.
Now, why I think my internet keeps on wanting to be stupid, so it keeps on going in and out a little bit. So sorry for the rejig of our screens. For all those who still like streaming stuff on TikTok, and you don't mind using your computer, earlier today I tried. I downloaded TikTok Studio and basically have a similar setup to this over there. It was a different experience, but it wasn't bad.
I saw that you were long ways,
Right?
but I didn't realize you were. I thought you were just maybe on Restream and it just.
No, like so I did it through their app so that I could like so I was able to respond to comments and stuff like that because you can't do that with Restream over here. So, but I'm like, okay. I mean, at least it's not like I'm making money from like on Twitch or something like that. So I don't mind going live over there, especially now if I can use my computer, then I can still do 2 views or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
And I got 2 like the eMeet cameras, so like the eMeet Pixie and the eMeet 6000 like on my webcams. So and one of them is AI tracking. So once I get that, I'll figure it out.
I still got this one. I haven't even opened it yet.
Who was that by? Again.
This one is OBS Bot Tiny 2 Light.
Hey, how are you?
Because I think you have to do this with your computer, and I've been going live with my phone.
Well, if you wanna get to make it fancy.
Yeah, I need to try it though. It's supposed to follow you around.
Right. And child, and people talking about this new Netflix documentary around America's Next Top Model. What have you heard about it?
I heard about it, but I haven't watched it. Well, it's not out yet, is it? It's coming out.
No, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
People been watching it, and because Miss J talked about how they had a stroke.
Oh yes,
and they can't walk.
That Tyra had not come to see them yet.
Exactly. I was like, ooh.
I saw like a soundbite.
Right. Like, sent the text, but supposedly, what I'm hearing from people who have seen, they said it's not show her in a good light, which is interesting because she was a part of this.
Well, there's 2. There's one that she was a part of, and then there's another one that's coming out that she's not a part of.
Correct, but even the one that I think she's a part of, supposedly,
they said it
still don't show her in the best light.
We're like, whatever, I'm getting paid, so
right.
I'll be laughing.
We appreciate the super chat. Yes, getting monetized is something I need to do on all platforms.
Thank you.
It's coming. But yeah, like even going like I haven't been live on Twitch in a long time. until yesterday. So, we get back in the swing of things. So nothing else. I mean, this project and this challenge has really helped to enliven my own sewing creativity. It was reminded me of the machines that I have, and the machines, why I like my machines. Um, and I hope it's doing like that for other people, like reminding us that we don't need we don't need all the extra sometimes. It's nice at times, but it's not necessary. And literally, like, and there are a lot of especially recycled vintage machines that are available for real cheap online or on different platforms that you can just get. Um, as this one, like this one is a machine I think I got off of. I think this was a Shop Goodwill machine, but essentially, basically, when it got to me, it felt like it was almost brand new, and essentially still looks same to me. Like there's not a lot of needle marks or anything like that on the plate.
Okay, I'm about to throw my butts together.
So I know you said you're also going to use um your B68. So are your inners and already
Oh,
serged and stuff?
yeah,
Okay.
my inside's already finished. Y'all should be proud of me because y'all know I'll come on here and spend 30 minutes searching. So I know beforehand.
I mean, that's why I went ahead and finished all the edges of mine. So I'm like, y'all ain't about to just have me online doing nothing but long straight seams. Which I'm doing, but essentially it took a lot longer because essentially each piece got to be sewn. Each seam basically sees one, two, three, four, like 5 to 6 lines of stitching each. Before it actually before we get to a final look. But as of right now, everything looks pretty on the insides, and it's going to. And it honestly, especially for pants, it's probably going to give it a nice weight. This
Yeah.
is not a really stiff denim. It's very soft, so it's probably going to help with just how it lays on the body.
So I got a
Julian.
40 foot in the mail today. So I have to write a blog about this.
Okay, so what you gonna make with it?
Well,
So
well, I was thinking I would make a piping,
yeah,
make my own piping with machine. And then I was thinking of what would be cute is to try to put the piping, attach it, because you can attach the piping to things with this foot. I was watching some videos. Like, I don't know the difference.
yes.
And
Um,
I was thinking about a collar, like maybe a collar on a shirt or something.
it's a little
Or
bit harder to do on a collar because you got the clear one, so that's for the cover stitch as well. Yeah.
yeah, it's what
Okay.
says not coming on. I'm
So
sure it's fine. Yeah, either
so
way.
usually the clear ones are for the that you can do on the cover stitch and stuff like that, um, which is a little bit different. But bags are really nice to make using. You can put piping into bags with a
Mhm.
cording foot. Coco crying again, so I'll be right back.
Okay,
Entertain the people.
I'll do what I can. Is anybody sewing tonight, or is it just us? I know y'all don't like to sew on Mondays, but Is anybody out there? Carmen, you still here? You gonna give us a hey Risha, you gonna give us a haul, a fabric haul? And he's gone again.
And we're back. Let's. Why does my camera keep on turning off? I don't know.
You finishing your trio sling strap. Oh, okay. I was on there when we was working on that. That's a cute. Together. Coco, are you going back live today? I think I'm gonna start my Paris pants. Ouch. Tonight. They're really easy, but I'm gonna do French seams, and I watched a video on how to do French seams on the pocket. So apparently,
Okay.
you do it first,
Yeah.
and then you put it on there, and it looked pretty straightforward. We'll see. I hope it doesn't look weird.
Hey, Tydri, how are you?
Hey, Tyre.
So for my people who are familiar with New York, can somebody tell me, is it normal for them to have concerts in the Times Square McDonald's? I'm curious.
I ain't never seen that.
Okay. Cause I'm like this is giving real weird to me. But a gospel artist is somebody went live talking about he he did a concert in the McDonald's in Times Square. I'm like, it's getting weird. But it's getting weird with a track. But make a joyful noise. That's your
Yes.
business.
Now I'm sewing these at a 3/8 seam allowance because I'm thick and I want to make sure they fit. So a little wiggle room.
Come for the wiggle.
Sure.
Also, that's why I decided to do this finish on the pants in case I gotta change it up. I can. I can and still cover this the seam allowance and whatnot. I can change it up.
That French seam gonna be a B to try to take out.
Exactly.
I'm about to do
Also,
like you said. You start at the bottom of your pant leg. Okay.
pants slit bottom up.
I always start from the crouch and go down, and then from the top and go down. But you're right. Sometimes it'd be a little off. I have to go back and fix it.
Yeah. So yeah, it basically makes sure that everything kind of it works out better and it evens out. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Let me go get my dog. I can hear her just barking at the door.
I'm finishing a jumpsuit for Friday. Is that for full time? Is that what you wanted there?
back. Hey, Cynthia, how are you?
Hey, Stan. I got the simplicity pants on today.
No, she said she got PTSD from them pants.
Yeah, so I was telling you how to crouch. See, even on me, the crouch is like way down here, and my crouch is up here. That looks like a little perverted, but
I
we was
mean,
just talking about how the crouch is just too low in these pants.
it was the hand motion doing this. That's what it was.
Sorry,
Going
y'all.
back and forth.
Get the Winnies. The Winnies are drafted better if you don't have a long crouch. There you go. Get the Winnies. You have any trips planned?
Huh?
You have any trips planned this year?
Not so I am teaching at PatternCon.
Oh,
So that's one of them.
yeah.
Probably going to H&H in May instead
Okay.
of going.
Oh, we lost it again.
Okay, I'm back. My bad. Um, but it is a it's a like a crafting trade show they're opening up to the public. So probably going to that one, and then I want to go somewhere for my birthday. So
What's
I
your
don't know.
birthday?
It's day after it's Black Friday this year. So November. But I turned 40, and I don't want to turn 40 here.
Yeah. You can put warm.
So it ain't gotta be. It just it can't be here. It could be Europe. It could be someplace in Asia. It could be on a cruise. Just not here.
I mean, I guess if you got like a long torso, you would need a longer crotch, or if you have a really big butt. I think they look pretty good on Mimi though. I think she must have modified the crotch because I even brought the crotch up an inch in knees, so it's kind of like long, but it's still long. So I think it's like straight sweatpants. They're fine. They just don't hang like sweatpants, so that's kind of like the issue.
Are they supposed to be like harem pants?
No, they're a wide leg. It's supposed to be like a wide leg leisure pant because you could do ponte, you could do sweatshirt or whatever. But it's
Is supposed to have a grown on like waistband?
no, you attach one. That would make sense though, because you'd be like, oh, you just didn't fold your waistband.
Right. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So now we on top. Like I think I was like, can I switch this back? I'm going. Only thing with especially like higher waisted pants is that the seams are longer, and you just be looking at these seams like, when are we gonna be done?
That's true. Funny is also
Look, some people got them long crotches. They need room for the long pom pom. All right, so let's go ahead and press out seams and turn the pants out. Let's turn the camera back this way a bit.
and they're gonna be at H&H. Did you
Oh
already say?
yeah, it's in a and you know, especially for those who are in Chicago, it's a great opportunity or close to Chicago to see stuff. You know,
Oh, what time of year is it?
it's in May,
What you
so
teaching
it's
that
like
pattern?
I'm doing a making any pattern for any gender, and so like how to do that for patterns. And shoot, I need to go look it up what my next class is. But
You
it's
can
part of like, huh?
go ahead. I thought you were done.
Shit, I don't remember. I think
You got
I
another
think it's
class.
vintage techniques or yeah, something like that. I don't remember. I got a little time, a little.
Hey, Mom. Hey, B Chantel.
Hey, hey.
Um, so for your vest pattern,
Mhm.
um, oh yeah, if you have the chest, are there modifications that you should make to the pattern?
So probably you definitely want to make sure that you are to do that correctly. You want to base your cutting off of your chest measurement, and then also knowing your waist measurement, where you will probably be able to take it in. So especially, this is also why doing the faux welts might be more beneficial than the true welt pockets because you could then take it in at the princess lines of the pattern. So there's like 4 different places that you can take it in from bust to waist, so that it can be really nice and trim. So, but making sure that you go off of your bust measurement and then trim down from there.
They have ties in the back.
No ties in the back.
But you can add them, right? Because there's a side seam.
Yeah, there's actually you can put it in the side seam, or you can actually put it. There is a side back. So like there are panels. So there's like panels all around. Or what I would suggest is that you take it out in the center back. So yeah, for those wondering about the way that the vest is, bring it down here. If it's going to, there we go. So as you can see with the way the vest is that there are four panels on the front and the back. So that shows you all the different opportunities to take it in, especially towards the waist. So instead of focusing on ties, what I would do is really focus in on taking it at the side seams, the side back seams, and that side front seam.
Would you recommend that we kind of like baste it together first?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Baste it together, try it on, um, and then basically do the same thing that you do for that for the lining.
Is it self-faced? So like four fronts, or it's more than two?
Mm-hmm. It's
It's
four
a lot.
fronts and then the rest is lining.
I don't know. I was gonna use that wool for that one. I made the Tony hat.
So yeah, my next class is tailoring insights. So talking about like the construction and all the insides of a jacket. right, so we have the body of the pants done. We need to trim off some of these things. I'm about to start on the waistband. Clean up some of this pants. These are gonna be some really cute pants. Pleats in them and stuff like that. Really cute. And then of course you got your well pockets on the back. As I said earlier, you got your zipper installed. All that good stuff. And then of course everything on the inside is all completed down to the legs of the pack. So let's look here to see what I need to do for the waistband. Going ahead and pre-interface all of my pieces. Waistband. Now, also, so when I make these pants for this time, I am diverting a bit from the pattern, and I am doing instead of doing the buckles, I'm doing buttons. So instead of doing like the grommet holes and stuff like that, I'm literally just doing. I'm going to do multiple button holes and do jean buttons as a way to fasten these pants together.
I have a pair of Gurkha style pants, but they have buttons for the fly, and I love the way they look, but I hate wearing them.
I mean,
Because
it take a little work. Yeah.
you gotta take all them out, then you got to do all the buckles and stuff.
Right. I have made a pair of like traditional with the button, like with a full button fly. I have done it, but you are right. Like that's for that. You ain't gonna be in a rush. That ain't for like a drinking day because you gotta be ready.
Oh, ugh. What's happening Wednesday morning? Oh, be sure to tell more live. I'm gonna stitch up my crouch seam. Stitch this part.
To sure I have all of my notches and stuff cut. Also, this is where things can get very interesting very fast because um, this requires interface denim. All of all these pieces. So let's see what happens. some outside, get some inside. Expand. This one. Okay. Let's go ahead and make my marks.
Did you get any fabric from Minerva this month or last month?
No, I ain't got. I have not asked for Minerva fabric in a bit. Because I'm like, I thought about it. I mean, there's still time. I can still go through and ask. But you know,
Yeah, because when you ask
sometimes.
something.
Uh,
Yeah, because when you ask, then you have to actually use it.
exactly. And I'm like, yeah. So yeah, I haven't asked for fabric since I coat. I mean, and then like and then it'd be in my inbox or something like that, and then I forget that it's there. So, all right. So now what we're going to do first is we're going to reinforce. Piece. Let's do this other piece.
So yeah, if anybody's here from the Blazer Project, I did talk to Auntie Carol today. And what we decided is next week I will do a live on Wednesday for Carmen's live, and I'm gonna cut out my fashion fabric, and I'll be telling you all what we're planning to do in March for the project. I'll also be doing my tailor tags. So if you have not already done your tailor tags or you're not sure how to do them, I will be there. You can watch me ask questions. Um, and then the first week in March, we will have a live together where we talk about and things like that. So,
That truly has been a labor of love project for y'all. But a good one.
It's been a long time coming. So I will post a bulletin in the Discord. Probably not tomorrow, but by Wednesday. Once I create all of the live invites so that you guys can have the links. And we're putting the end date of May, mid-May on it. So the plan is to have it completed by mid-May. Good. We might have a full pair of pants by 9 o'clock.
Look,
You're already doing your waistband. I'm doing my middle seam, my inseam,
yeah.
and then I'll do the waistband.
I mean, my waistband is more involved, so take your time.
Mine is a standard rectangle.
Mine, mine. That is the feature of the pants is the waistband. So, and my goal is we'll see how far we get because I would love to show at least one of the buttonholes on how to put this together. But I just realized that I did not do any of I did not count to finish the waistband on the inside. So, we're gonna see how we do that too.
Nancy Carol said she was going to be working on her outfit tonight for the challenge.
I mean, I know we passed middle of the month. I'm just letting y'all know.
She said she working on hers tonight too. I said, "Ooh, okay."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she making. She trying to keep hers. She been doing everything but make her outfit.
I mean, working on whips that could be toddless.
Ooh.
Some of these whips is older than BSC in itself. And you got Lisa over there making gloves and having a whole haberdashery.
Seriously, those gloves was cute too. I'm like, girl, make me some. Make me some. I don't like sewing with mesh. I don't like sewing with mesh.
Waistband pressed out. Jesus. Probably on this waistband when it gets down to it, I'm going to end up having to do some braiding of the seams. Um, but this is giving thick, giving faux bread thick. And even with a vintage machine, I mean, they are meant to make a pair of jeans. And it's funny because a lot of people will feel like on a regular sewing machine or even a heavy duty, you can't make jeans. But denim is a normal fabric. So if you feel like your machine is not capable of making jeans, there's some questions to be had. Because with the right needle, your machine should be able to do that. Period. On the other side, don't you love it when your notches and stuff match up? It's about to be interesting is, of course, is that I need to make sure that that's what we're about to. That's something interesting. Okay. Make this work. Okay. Is that I use a metal zipper, and my zipper goes all the way up to the teeth. So I'm probably gonna have to trim out some of these teeth real quick. Or at least the yeah, I think that these teeth will be caught within the further on. So taking off the first like three teeth or so on either side, so I'm not catching them as I sew. We're going to take our time. We might hand stitch till we get past the zipper teeth. And go from there. Trim this up to matches up these sides. Should I do that? Any teeth I need to do that. Stitch. Come on, sanity right there. And crank this past zipper teeth. right. So hand cranking definitely did help in that process. So now, make sure that everything is laying flat. Continue to go. Taking my time. That's one of the good things about. It's very interesting, especially when using a modern machine, is that they're really not made for you to hand crank them the way vintage ones are. They rather you slow down the machine or something like that. But even like, there's not a lot of place that you can grip the hand wheel. Um, but sometimes for certain like it literally just is easier to hand crank it. That's how you can make sure a machine like your needle is not going to go into anything it ain't supposed to go into.
Okay, I'm gonna go do a preliminary try on. Oh wait, I got big pockets. I'll put the waist. Right. To make sure everything is copacetic as we get to. They work. Seem promising. Plenty of them. Oh, should I put carriers on here? I don't even wear. I don't wear belts. I'm gonna bother with that. I did cut it out, but
I mean, if you putting a belt, if you plan to use a belt with it, put the carriers, or at least one
yeah,
or two.
I don't be wearing belts.
Well then, there you go. Go with God.
I don't have like proper belts that fit here. I
Okay.
got a couple, but not for real. So I don't really wear them.
It's funny. As I was trying to decide which pair of pants I was gonna make, I did buy a belt to go with the ones with the Hollywood waist. I bought a faux Hermes, we'll call it, belt.
Oh, Charmez, what's that?
Fake Hermes.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, they sell those on Amazon.
Exactly. That's what I bought. But I bought like the monogram H belt and in orange. But it came it's thicker than what I would want to wear. So with those pants anyway. And I am hand cranking till we get past the zipper. Past the zipper part. Hold on.
Quiet.
So here is the first layer of the waistband on. Should be able to catch my. It doesn't go too far up past that. Is it me or do they? It feels like they place the zipper towards the edge of the like the way they have you install it now. It used to go further into the fabric than what it does now. Is it just me?
I don't read the instructions.
Okay, well, I'm on live. Let me give you a call back. Bye. So, and at least for a lot of men's pants, it feels like it just feels like the zipper is closer to the edge of the fabric. So, like my zipper pull will show slightly, not a lot,
Oh,
but slightly. You know, I mean, if you also,
I see.
I mean, it's okay if you want to stare at my crotch. So you, but I really don't care that bad. But so you shouldn't really be. It's just something I notice.
Oh, I think I have probably nearly an inch over like this
So
little
that it
flap.
that fully yeah on men like normally what ends up happening is so like on this side it's literally only like a quarter of an inch cover overlap
Oh
because
yeah,
this
I
side
got.
is folded down to 3/8, this side is sewn on at 5/8.
Oh, you know what it
So
is because I do it myself because I don't look at the instructions. I do mine at a 1/4. My
smart,
zipper.
yeah,
That's probably
that's
why I have
smart.
a little bit more. I don't know what's proper though. I just stick it
A
on.
lot of patterns will tell you to do it at a quarter inch.
Okay.
So like the right side is at 3/8 of an inch, like you fold in the 3/8 of an inch, and then you top stitch that down onto the zipper. The other side it is at a you sew on like the back flap and stuff at 5/8. So I might do it. I might start doing it at a quarter because yeah, I mean it's not bad looking, but especially if you're using a jean zipper that has just a larger zipper pull, it just doesn't give you a lot of coverage to me. Y'all just so that y'all can see. So this is what we're looking like on the pants so far. Now we're going to, like I said, I'm going to probably grade some of the seam, but before I do that, I can go ahead and sew together the inner part of my belt, my waistband, and then start putting that on. We got a little time, but
Yeah.
hopefully by the end, I will show y'all, give y'all a quick try on. We're gonna see what it gives.
And I'm in no rush if you want to finish your waistband. It's still it's 9 o'clock. thing I don't care for is I don't care for inseam pockets on trousers. I'd rather have a slant pocket or
I mean, I get it both. Like, are you? Do I guess they don't have you do a facing, but do they have you like understitching it on?
I understand. I'm sure they do. I didn't read the directions. I come from the school of if you know how to do one, you know how to do them all. So
I
unless
mean,
I'm
there is that.
unless I'm trying to learn for skill building, I
Right.
like it's pants. I know how to put pants together, so I didn't bother this time. Uh,
Go lay down. Okay.
yeah, but they have to understand. And I did it at a slightly lower seam allowance. I think that it could be a little bit more fit in.
Hmm.
Like, like, it's a preference, that's all.
I'm supposed to go on a field trip tomorrow for work. That should be interesting.
Where y'all going?
The art museum to go see all the pieces made by Black people. It's part, it's part of my Black History Month. I mean, look, I hope like we have to come up with something else. Like, I'm not. We ain't doing. I don't. We ain't about to go on the tour of struggle again.
Okay.
Like,
Not again.
that's not what I wanted. I wanted joy. We need joy, and there's a lot of joy to share. We do a lot of amazing shit as Black people. So we're gonna go look at Black art. Even though, again, I used to work at an art museum, so I'm like, y'all know I can kind of give you this tour.
You got your next week for the challenge. You should tell what you're making. Did you disclose your outfit? I feel like
Well, I think, and she doing like the so when South Child, or she talking about for the just the regular Black History Month challenge?
I think she's talking about for the style challenge.
Because I know she been making 50. She up here made 50, 11 pieces for the other challenge too, like Carmen. They
Yeah,
make a whole wardrobe every February.
right. I got quite a few pieces. I got the bow top. I got your top. Did you ever see it? I finished it.
Mm-mm.
With the
Oh, that's cute.
yeah,
Oh, that's real cute.
finished. Got my little buttons on here. So he's ready. She's ready to go. I finished bow. Bow is ready to go. Got buttons on it. So I got two. I got Tony,
Uh huh.
Bonjour.
Come on.
That's three. Needs to be four. We're finna finish these tonight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna do the Paris pants. I'm gonna do two of those because I got this fabric from Minerva that I wanted to do something else with, but the fabric is too lightweight. So I was like, this would be better for some Floyd pants, and we're just gonna knock them out.
There you go.
But I actually want to do a video, so I think I'm gonna make a teaching moment. Um, this was cotton twill, but it looked like bed sheet fabric, right? It is twill, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be.
It's giving almost. It's almost looks like popping weight. Is it?
It's even lighter than that.
Oh, I
It
see.
kind of reminds me of like a challis. It's a viscose twill, so it's not cotton.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
viscose cotton twill. I think it's a blend.
Okay.
But
Well, yeah, that viscose is making it light.
yeah, it's very soft. And I wanted to have like some drape, but I thought it would still with the cotton be a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. So,
Well,
but the teachable moment is, I feel like the ambassadorship programs are very glamorized, which is great. But I think one reality that people don't realize is that when you ask for something, you have to produce a product. And if you get it and it's not quite what you expected, which for me happens more often than not, you
Right.
still have to like pivot and produce something else. And I think a lot of people don't think about that. You know, you get something, it's not quite what you wanted, you don't quite love it, it doesn't really fit the project, but you still have to put out something and pivot. So anyway, I'm gonna turn the negative into a positive, but that's what I was thinking. I might do a video talking about
Come on, you gotta give the teachable moments of how being adaptable,
being
being,
adaptable, right?
being
Being
agile.
yeah, because you still have to be on brand. You still have to meet the deadline. Like it doesn't matter. You ask for it. You got to do something with it.
That's why, I like the reason that my first project went out with the hat because I had to that jacket wasn't gonna be done in time, and I had to post that for Spoonflower.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to do something with that one.
Yeah, that was a Spoonflower post.
Chantel said she finished the inner dress earlier and she's cutting out the long coat in the Renee. Do you want to come on live with me on next Monday? Be Chantel work on Elon. Let me let me know. I'm starting on Monday, but you can still come even though you already started if you want. No pressure. Oh, shit. I think now I tell you. I'm too late, Dr. Hill. What the hell you be banging out your projects though?
Right.
I don't know if you like them or not, but you be doing them.
You doing on the secret? Right? Like how you up there doing a quilting live, and you working full time, but then bang out a like when? What time? That's what I want. Got some kids over there in a special sweatshop calling it a class.
Okay, cool beans. I'll set up the stream yard for us. I think LaShawn is gonna join me in March. So I'm gonna do it 3 Mondays in a row, and I'm hoping I can get it mostly done by then. And LaShawn can't come next week, but she can come in March. Maybe the last one in February. Yeah, maybe March. So March, I think she gets it. Ooh.
Let's go ahead and fix this little part here. Look at my thing real quick.
If you haven't already, make sure you get your Tony Beret by me Chantel. It took me 20 minutes to make this hat.
It's cute. What is a
I did mine
um?
online, so mine doesn't have a lining. But
What is the largest head size it come for?
we Chantel, what's the biggest head you fit in here? Not very big, because
Right.
it's tight on me. So when I do it the next time, I'll make it a little bigger because I wear wigs and stuff too. So I need a little extra for my hair.
Yeah, that is my deciding factor. Is how big of a head can it fit?
I wonder if you could just print it at like 115% or something, just something slightly big. Or do you just want the whole bigger? Like you want to keep the hat this size and just
The hat can stay whatever size. I just need it to fit. So, yeah, I see. I have a 25 and a half inch head.
yeah, big hat. Okay, well, yep, you definitely got to modify that. I
So
don't
yes.
know. I probably got 25 inches.
So
Because
no,
mine.
that's like I can't get fitted caps and shit.
Oh no.
The reason I made the cap I made is because it went up to a size 20, like a 26-inch head.
Oh,
That's the reason I made the hat.
are you gonna make that big hat with the big floppy?
I might. It was cute.
I like it too.
And they have other caps. So I'm like, I could definitely do that. Go lay down. Night night.
What was it? Not we. What's up? Oh, no.
So we're gonna start to sew on this piece, and then we'll at least we'll start to see what this looks, what it's giving.
I'm gonna take your pattern to work tomorrow and tape it together. I printed it weeks ago because I was gonna do it today, but
Uh-huh.
since I did the maker shirt, I wanted to, diversify the makers, so I pivoted to the Ravens pants. So I had printed it out a while ago. But
So I'm probably not gonna get to the buttonhole today, but I would definitely. My plan is then I would do a video on my page of how that goes together with content. But beyond that, these pants are almost done. We'll see how much of this fabric I still have left to cut out that vest. And then we'll decide if I collab with y'all. tell you, am I the only one that like put down something simple like something that you use all the time, like your seam gauge, and then it feels like it just goes to Saskatchewan. You don't see it no more.
Yep, that happens to everybody.
And then it'd be like I have one, but it ain't the one I want.
I seen games all bent up, raggedy.
That's like when I buy them like usually when I make a place a Wawa order, I'm buying seam gauges. So it's like seam gauge or five. I'll always do them.
Did you say or five?
I mean, I go through them and their seam gauges are the best to me.
Let's try my one.
Yeah. I get their metal seam gauges. They are heavy. They the actual guide piece does not move. I tell you, I be losing them. Mm. I see you. So yeah, police. Actually, oh crap! Why does it keep on making me not be here?
Like I said, she gonna make hers. Yeah, I think it would be good to do a tutorial on how to enlarge the rim for those of us that have large kids.
So this is without doing the other side of the waistband.
Those fit good. Well, of course they do. They're yours. Dad, yes, they better. What kind of interface you got in your waistband?
SF 101.
Oh, okay.
So, and what's great about like I don't have it pulled over fully, but when so there is a buttonhole that will go on this side. So this side of the waistband will go through and then buckle, and this side will go through and buckle as well. And again, I'm using jeans buttons instead of an actual buckle piece. Press that. There's like a little wrinkle in the top of my pants a little bit, but press that out. Let me turn this camera this way.
I need to make a new pair of denim trousers. It's been a while, and mine's are all faded. Washed them 100 times.
it's at. Hold on, just 1 second.
You guys, if you're wondering why I'm mostly like ironing and not really pressing too much, it's because I'm using corduroy, and this is like a poly corduroy. So if you lay the iron on this too long, it'll just melt. So I'm like grazing my fabric, but it is pressing very well, so it's working out for me. But if you're wondering, like, why is she pressing? Why am I like steaming and just rolling it? That's why.
So yeah, this is what the pants are giving. I can't really turn too much because we on a thing.
Those are nice. You got the
So,
real pockets in the back.
you know. Yeah.
I'm going to stitch right below stitch. You learned at the Highway Beach and tell you can't play around with that corduroy, especially if it's not cotton.
I mean, there is that.
It will scorch very quickly. It ain't too much coming back from it.
You can always put that zipper a little bit. That hides it a bit more. But when I put the pants together for real, like that, it is a little bit of a piece of pressing I need to do right there. Re-engage my pleats a bit. Surprisingly, it's comfortable as hell. They hot, but they're comfortable.
The denim is a little softer. They cute. I'm gonna make some. I'm gonna do the muslin though, because I need to check the rise, make sure.
Honest, like so, if you, especially if for like folks who have butts and stuff like that, um, if you wanted like a traditional pair of Gurkha style trousers, folkwear also has a similar pattern. What I like about folkwear is that they have diagonal back darts, like double diagonal back darts, and it gives even the person with the flattest ass an amazing butt. Like it just makes it more pronounced, and it makes your waist look so much smaller. So
Wait a minute.
let me take these off. Be right back. Okay. So I still, one of the things I still need to do is I need to figure out how I want to finish the waist, inside of the waist seam. If I want to do like bind that, to keep down on bulk, or I can still go ahead and um, turn it in and just grade the seams a bit, so it's not as heavy. So few little things to do.
Bless you.
Where did you get your corduroy from?
This one came from a local store, fabric joint.
Okay.
I've had it a couple years now.
Yeah, I'll be up here just came from a little local spot. Places we ain't got, but that's okay.
I did get some black corduroy recently from that local crafts place, but it was like very polyester. Honestly, Joanne used to have some decent corduroy. That I do miss.
They do. They did. Yeah, I went and got some corduroy from the lobby, from the foyer. That's where this fabric is from. This denim.
The thing I didn't like about the Hobby Lobby core is I didn't feel like the wells were deep. Does that make
They're
sense?
yeah, they're not. They're not.
But if it's all you got, then it's all you got.
And sometimes you gotta go for the price that is available like at hand.
So I just have to put a little hooking bar in here. I forgot to
Mm-hmm.
put that. I guess I have to hand stitch that. But we have pants.
All
I'm gonna
right.
do a top stitch around the top.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can start this. You know what? Because I already feel like it's messing up. So we ain't do this. Okay. Like, you ain't about to get me out here. We at the last bit, and then you up and want to show your ass. There it is. Okay.
gonna open my pleats. Let them be free. Let me see. Did they do their pleats? Did they stitch them down or did they just fold them over? Oh, they just folded them over. So I could let them out. My pleats, I stitched them down, but they just folded them over. So I'm gonna go back and unstitch mine.
God's telling me I need to stop here before I up and mess up this waistband.
Don't mess it up. Listen to the Lord.
It's telling me, not yet. Don't do that yet. Wait. So we're gonna wait. We got some good sense. But we got a good place on these pants. All I gotta do is like start the waistband and then other finishings. So I'm pretty pleased with that. But yeah, the way that you sew this waistband on is that you start it at you basically start it at 3/8 of an inch for like all of the what becomes the belt part of it. So this part of it, the rest of it can go back to like a 5/8 of an inch, but you got started at 3/8 for. Well, actually, I think you put on the whole piece at 3/8 of an inch. Hell, I need to look at the instructions. How about that? Stitch, upper edge, and extensions. Okay, so 3/8 of an inch the whole, um, the whole waistband, the whole like facing part or the inside part of the waistband, and then finish it by stitching in the ditch. And they would have you put a hook and eye on these. I normally don't.
What you put on it?
I literally, it's tension holding it together by the buckles. Usually when I make it.
I should have made my waistband longer so I could do a button instead of a bar.
Oh.
Okay.
But they look nice. You got them on.
Thank you. Yeah, they own. I could breathe. Yes, Lord. Got a new pants. I gotta hem them.
Yeah. I got to figure out the hem, but hem and waistband finishing. But beyond that, we got pants. So essentially, I am 1 3/4 done with projects. 1 3/4 of 3.
You're making good progress because Auntie Karen got none.
I mean, look.
So you had.
I've been seeing a lot of practice now. Lisa might have me a little beat, slightly, but.
Oh yeah, she made a whole muslin. I'm like, girl, you are so serious.
Well, I mean, the same with Carmen. They up and making 50-11 muslins as they workshopping projects. I'm like, child, if y'all make something.
This is true. Me, I be going off of vibes.
Exactly.
Paris pants. So I know those fit, and then I know this fits. So this is my shirt. It don't have no buttons, and I gotta finish my flat belt seam and top.
But it's cute.
Yeah, I use Nikki's her.
Yeah,
double.
that's cute.
Well,
y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us for this live where we made pants, and y'all got to see pants kind of in the works. Probably definitely check us out throughout the weeks, months, whatever. As we do post these, you will see the whole full ensemble by the end of the month.
For sure.
Unless we extend the challenge, and then you'll see it when you see it.
You'll see it first weekend in March.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Shimere, for joining me, or allow me to join you technically, because this is your day.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Have a great night.
See y'all later.